mindfully original. Let's begin with 3 deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more time. Breathe in and out. Now, allow your breathing to return to its natural rhythm. Imagine your day laid out before you like a desk scattered with papers, sticky notes, and half-finished ideas. Nothing stacked perfectly, nothing color-coded, just evidence that you are a person in motion, not a machine completing tasks. Notice how the mind wants to rush in and tidy everything, to straighten the corners of each paper, to make the desk look like a photograph instead of a workspace. Let that impulse be here without needing to obey it. On one of those scattered pages, imagine a list of expectations you quietly carry. How productive you should be, how composed, how kind, how flawless. See the list written in small, precise handwriting, as if trying very hard not to make a mistake. Read through that list slowly in your mind. Notice which expectations make your shoulders tense, your jaw tighten, your breath hold. You do not need to change them yet. Just watch how your body responds to the weight of every should. Now imagine a gentle hand in your own handwriting reaching for an eraser. Not a harsh red marker crossing things out with frustration, but a soft eraser that smudges the sharp edges, blurring perfection into possibility. Choose one expectation that feels especially tight today. Maybe it's about how quickly you should heal, how much you should achieve, how little you should ever disappoint anyone. Circle just that one expectation with your attention. Begin gently erasing its edges. With each slow, imaginary stroke, the sentence becomes lighter, harder to read, less strict. You're not erasing your care or your values. You are erasing the demand that you must never falter. As the words fade, notice what appears underneath. A blank space that doesn't rush to fill itself. This empty space is where being human lives, room for trying and learning, for pausing and starting over, for not knowing what comes next. Somewhere on the desk there's a small notebook labeled mistakes. Open it in your mind. Instead of harsh red marks, imagine gentle notes written beside each error. Of course you didn't know yet. You were tired. You were doing your best with what you had. Let one recent mistake come to mind, something you still replay or criticize. Place it carefully on a clean page in that notebook. Underneath it, write a kinder caption. This is one moment in a long, unfolding story, not the whole book. Notice how your body responds to that reframe. Maybe there is a tiny bit more space in your chest, a slight unclenching somewhere. It does not have to be dramatic. Even the smallest softening is real and enough. Now look again at the whole messy desk of your life, with its scribbled notes, crossed out plans, forgotten ideas, and treasured memories. See if you can recognize that the mess is not proof of failure, it is proof of participation. Say silently to yourself in words that feel natural. I am allowed to be unfinished. I am allowed to learn out loud. I am allowed to be human. Let these phrases move through you like a gentle exhale that does not need to impress anyone. Notice if any part of you resists these words, arguing that you must stay sharp, flawless, always in control. Instead of arguing back, imagine pulling up a chair for that perfectionistic voice, offering it a seat at the desk rather than the entire desk. You might say inwardly to that voice, "Thank you for trying to protect me from criticism and shame." Feel the sincerity of that. Then gently add, "You don't have to work so hard right now. I can handle being a person who sometimes gets it wrong." Let the perfectionistic voice lean back a little, perhaps loosening its tie, setting down its clipboard. It doesn't vanish, but it no longer drives. It simply sits nearby, acknowledged, while something softer and wiser takes the lead. Turn your attention to the quiet rhythm of your breathing as if it were the background soundtrack of a very ordinary day. Each inhale says, "Still here." Each exhale says, "Still worthy, no performance required." Imagine writing a small sign and propping it up on the edge of your inner desk where you can see it often. On the sign, in clear, forgiving letters, it says, "Work in progress, handle with care." This sign applies to every part of you. Allow that message to settle into the spaces that usually hold self-criticism. Let it rest in your chest, in your stomach, in your throat. Work in progress, handle with care. This includes your thoughts, your moods, your relationships, your dreams. For a few final moments, simply sit with the feeling of being a human being rather than a project. Incomplete, evolving, occasionally clumsy, often courageous. Nothing to perfect in this instant. Only a life to inhabit gently from the inside. Now, slowly start to bring your awareness back to the present moment. When you're ready, gently and slowly open your eyes, bringing your meditation session to a close. Before we part, if there's a particular theme you'd like a meditation on, do let us know in the comments below and we'll create it for you. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe to the Mindly channel. Thank you for sharing this time with us, and remember, you are capable of anything.